Remember, if you would like to read along as you listen to the video today, press the CC button right near where you pressed play. I love taking walks with my dog. We follow the same path, but what we see is very different. Just like Tucker and I, when two characters are in the same story, they don't necessarily have the same point of view. Our first learning goal today is I can acknowledge differences in characters' points of view. To determine a character's point of view, we need to stop and analyze what's happening in the story. What is the character doing? What is the character thinking? What are they feeling? You will want to make two character charts that look just like this, one for City Mouse and one for Country Mouse. We will be revisiting our characters from last week. Go ahead and stop the video to create your charts. Listen to the story and pause to fill out your chart as needed. The Country Mouse and the City Mouse. One sunny spring day, City Mouse went to visit his cousin in the country. Country Mouse was happy to see his cousin. He made a bed of straw in the barn. "Why, you can sleep here," he told City Mouse. He gathered seeds. "And here are some seeds to eat," said Country Mouse. "Why, I don't see how you can eat this food," said City Mouse. "And how can you possibly sleep in straw? Yuck! Come to the city with me, and I'll show you how to live." The two mice set off for town. It was late when they came to the house where City Mouse lived. City Mouse showed his cousin a nest of cotton rags. "This is where we will sleep," he said. "But let's eat before we go to bed." City Mouse led his cousin to the dining room. Soon the mice were eating bread crusts, peas, and cake. While the mice were eating, danger was coming closer. Suddenly, they heard a loud snarl. "Meow! It's the cat!" shouted the City Mouse. In the blink of an eye, the cat pounced. The mice scampered off the table and ran into a hole in the wall. Country Mouse could feel his heart pounding. "Why, as soon as that cat is gone, I'm going home." "Why are you going so soon?" asked City Mouse. "It's better to eat seeds in a safe place," said Country Mouse, "than to eat cake where there is danger." And off he went. Do we have any similarities on our Country Mouse chart? The most important thing I learned about Country Mouse is that he would rather feel safe and eat seeds and sleep on straw than to be fancy. City Mouse, on the other hand, enjoys the finer things in life. I bet this isn't the first time he has seen the cat, but he decided that he would rather put up with the cat than to have to eat seeds and sleep in a barn. Now that we know more about each character, we can explore their points of view. Country Mouse likes living in the country. He would rather feel safe than have fancy food or fancy place to sleep. However, City Mouse likes the city. He would rather be fancy than safe. Our second learning goal is I can read dialogue aloud using different voices for different characters. Dialogue is when a character conveys important information to the reader by speaking. An author uses dialogue to make the character come to life and to help us determine their point of view. If you look at this copy of Country Mouse, City Mouse, you will see dialogue anytime you see quotation marks. So for example, if you look right here, when City Mouse tells his cousin, "You can sleep here," this is dialogue. And the small little quotation marks there, they sort of look like commas, but notice they're at the top of the sentence, not near the bottom. So quotation marks begin when someone is speaking. It's like a signal to the reader. And then when they're done speaking, you put a comma and then close off their speaking with quotation marks. Your challenge this week is to use dialogue to help you understand a character's point of view.